All right, we're back. We've got in a JBL speaker, Bluetooth, probably waterproof. Customer says it doesn't charge. Let's take a look and get into it. This is a nice design. It's got this rubber shield, nice and tight. We got our charge port, USB, another headphone. And I would say that would give us a bit of a charge issue. Let's get this guy opened up. This is a nice clamshell design. Front and back wrap around this thing. What you're trying to do is poke down in here, and there's some clips. If you hit them just right, they'll loosen up. You still got to pry this back. It's all kind of foam tape holding it together. So I took these two screws out. You don't need to do that yet. We can get those later. What we've got is these bottom clips. And you're going to try and loosen those up and then pry this thing back. And again, there's all this foam tape holding everything together. That's really what you're kind of fighting against. But you do need to get those clips loosened up. Let's bring in something bigger. Here, it's starting to loosen. There we go. See, once you get it going and you get the clip loose, it'll pry out, go in that little window there. And some more of the foam tape. And the whole thing pops right out. Now we can finish taking these screws out for this whole base charge port cover. This thing too is really stuck down. You got to kind of work loose. If you go gentle, you can get that foam tape off without killing it. We got a couple screws down here that's going to get this whole port board out. And it too has got a nice seal on it. Just keep wiggling that guy out and go slow. Got a couple ribbons in here. Pluck that one off. This one here, if you pry on the ends in between the two plastics, it'll force it out. Don't pry on the board. And there's our port assembly. Got 3 screws to pull off there, and that'll get us down to the board that we can do the port replacement on. It's a nice unit. Can leave these things outside. And there's our port board. Get that seal off of there, and we'll prep it to change the port.